This is my rainwater collecting tarp. See it billowing in the wind? Well, the rain gets thrown off the tarp. There's only one way to get any water. That's right, people. I have to physically be there to hold the pipes down.
Nothing but quality production. We need all the water we can get, so I've got to leave the tarp out. I reckon we got about 60 litres so far. I'm also collecting shower water just from the deck. It's pouring out over at the aft drain holes.
That little waterfall you see is the breathe hole for the water tank.
Oh, I love it when we're full.
The theory is that lightning comes down the mast and into this supporting rail bar, which I'm attaching numerous heavy gauge cables that go to different hull fittings. Okay, so that's complete. Well, it's a work in progress. Currently we've got 4 paths going from, well, we got the main one, the mast, we get struck by the mast, it goes down, goes through the mast support, and then it goes into a railway track. And then I've got 4 paths of that. Each one of those is going to a brass fitting. One's at the outlet for the kitchen sink, one's for the head. Really lots of solid brass, like big diameter too, so there's going to be a lot of water and a lot of contact. That's my main one, and that's the furthest away from the engine and all the electronics. Then there's another one at the intake for the head, another brass fitting in the bottom. And we've also, obviously, at anchor, we've got the chain in the water, and also the chain in the water to anchor the boat, and also I've got a chain over the side. So we've got lots of paths. I think we should be right. I mean, in the old days, they just used to hang a chain off the back chain plate and hope for the best. So all in all, I think we're good. I mean, I could have used thicker cable. It's what I could scrounge, what I could find in Bocas del Toro. I can upgrade that when I get, well, more funds and when I get access to better materials. But anyway, so that's all good. So hopefully no more problems there. Well, no hole in the bottom of the boat. We can certainly get done by lightning and, you know, ruin all our electronics. It doesn't matter if you're grounded or not. You're still going to ruin a lot of gear. Anyway, I can actually ruin the gear because a lot of the gear is not replaced, so it can get ruined again. Doesn't matter. Good on you, Lightning. Try your best. Check out this, people. Forever to be called Gun Cam. That's right, people. Gun Cam. I'm working on Spear Cam at the moment, but I'm having some technical difficulties. This is me Cam, and because I was focused on getting a good shot, I bloody missed getting the video. But the fish escaped and now is swimming wounded. She then followed the fish for about 100 metres until... Gee, she's a good shot. Let's be nice to Lisa and give her lots of chocolate. And where was the gun cam footage? Well, in all the excitement, it was switched off. I'm not mentioning any names, people. I think you're a good shot. I mean, it was just unfortunate. The first one, I think it ricocheted off its skull bone and then tore through the top of its head. But
it went through the eye, right?
Yeah.
Into the eye and then it went up.
Yeah, and then ricocheted up. Yeah. How do you feel?
Well, I feel I feel very bad for the fish.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
I don't know why I'm laughing. Sorry.
Me neither.
It's terrible, but
Because he was swimming around all hurt.
but what we did is we were onto it.
But at some point I thought he would actually get away.
I thought so too, and then I started regretting not loading both rubbers. It's just that with
Because I knew that I had to get close with just one.
Yeah. Because the GoPro mount is not in the right position. It's hard for me to get my fingers on the first rubber. So I went, oh bugger this, I'll just load the last rubber. Anyway, Lisa's a very good shot. You're full on spot on. You were just unlucky with that first shot. It was so good, it was too good.
I wanted to hit his head because you told me that was the best
Yeah,
thing.
close to the head.
I didn't want him to bite me.
Just behind the gill plate or,
Behind.
or behind the gill plate to the head. But the head's smaller, so you want to try and get the largest.
Well, I shot the head, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Got to be careful what you wish for, people. This is Lisa paddling the canoe. Look at the conditions, people. It's a bit too hard to paddle in our canoe. Lisa's going to do an appraisal of the canoe.
Awesome. The canoe is amazing.
Indescribable. Yeah. Do a full appraisal. Excellent. So bright today, people. This is the first good day we've had. These schooners are always working. They're preparing for when the tourists come back. I mean, they're all like that. It's amazing. See those two sticks? And the breaking waves? Just beyond that, there's a sand patch and there's a wreck. So, go suss it out.
I'm here, and this canoe that is trying its best to be dry, I suppose. Well, it leaks. But that's okay, because it's afloat. Waves are getting bigger. Still no wreck. Lovely canoe is doing its best, but with every wave my bum is getting a little bit wetter. I'm pretty sure I'm in the spot that Peter told me about, but I can't seem to find a wreck. So since I'm wet already, I'll go in, trying to see if I can find it underwater.
Call me old-fashioned, Lisa, but that ain't a wreck. It's a stingray. Back to me spearfishing. Check out my friends the dog snappers, having a merry old time because they have read my rules of engagement and can safely hang where they are without fear of getting shot. Cheeky little buggers. Too easy, not tasty, and too stupid for the smoker, and too early in the dive, and half a dozen other reasons and criteria, I arbitrarily choose to not shoot it. Let's move on. Let's see that again. I could shoot the big one here, but it's too big and too stupid. Yada, 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 people. But this small one here is good and starts to move quickly, so this is perfect for us. This is going to be one tasty fish.
It's pretty strange, we're fishing. It's alright, we'll get bored in about 7 or 8 minutes and then we'll go back. Or maybe we'll catch a fish, who would have thought? Catching a fish with a line. It's crazy.
It's my first time line fishing.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, well, there you go.
That's exciting.
Do you want some tuition?
Yes.
Okay. Hold it that way.
It's not gonna make any difference.
Jam it in your hip. Or there. Oh, maybe it'll be easier. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right?
Okay, so it's probably better I'll go on the other side. Alright. Switch! That was so seamless. We are the most amazing people. Alright. So So when a fish strikes, we've got a lure on it, and the lure is spinning, right? When the fish grabs it, this will pull out, and you wind in as much as you can.
That's it?
That's it. That's all it is.
It's very interesting.
It's the most popular sport in the world, and that's all there is. Well, there's a few other things, but I don't have any high-tech stuff. Oh, we have to interrupt our fishing because one of the natives are calling us. We've been helping out the natives quite a bit lately, and so they call us over a lot. But the last 2 times they've been giving us mangoes and avocados, so that's been great.
Sí, debemos ver.
Okay. Okay.
Sí, sí.
Busque mañana.
And no way. Okay, so there's something wrong with the charger, and we'll work it out. And so he's got a battery bank. It looks like a battery bank, doesn't it? So we'll charge it for him. But that's pretty common, although usually it's mobile phone. Okay, ready to go fishing?
Yes.
Step 1, grab the line. Step 2, loosen this thing, drag. Now because it's not a very heavy lure, step 3, lead it out. There you go, that's fishing. Have you had any nibbles?
No?
Nothing's had a little nibble? Nothing? Okay, so you've been fishing for all of 3.5 minutes. What's your take on it? You think it's a winner? You're going to do it more often or what?
It's not a winner.
It's not a winner?
No, it seems pointless. I mean, I like being on the boat because I like being on the boat, but you're using up all this fuel, and I don't even see the fish that I'm catching, and I can't even choose what kind of fish that I want to catch. And no.
You don't like it? Well, it sounds all sensible to me because that's why I go spearfishing. Someone that's empathetic and doesn't want to kill things like Lisa, she still thinks spearfishing is bloody good because, well, we've been eating fish.
And I can choose. If it's a cute fish, I can just not shoot it.
Well, let me interject there. Out of the 17,000 fish that Lisa has spotted whilst she was spearfishing, 16,999 were cute. Okay, so you've got a slight problem there with the hunting procedure. And the other one that she didn't think was cute was a bit far away, so it still could have been cute. Okay.
I shot some fish.
You did. I'm exaggerating, people. You know me. I'm a fisherman. I'm allowed to slightly exaggerate. All fishermen do it. So how big were the fish you caught?
Well, they were getting bigger. The first one was this size, the second one was about this size, the third one was about this size, I guess.
Oh, you call yourself a fisherman. That's terrible. Okay, number 1, that's that big. That's the last one. Far out. These people, these Swiss, they're very efficient and like get things like right. You've got to at least have 30% on top. At least. Anyway, we'll make a fisherman out of us, yet, people. It's all good. Are you still bored?
Well, I still like being on the boat.
Okay. I'm bored shitless, so I reckon we do 6 minutes of this and then we go in. Okay, we're up to 6 minutes. You had enough?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Here you go, people. That's how good a fisherman we are. Dun 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 shark fishing, our favourite time.
to have another shower.
Impressive.
Is it good?
Wow. Crazy. I hope they don't fight each other.
What? I hope they don't bite each other. Oh, Lisa, is there ever anything you say that isn't adorable? I think the milk is trapped in the coconut forever. The battery's dead. I think I need to invest in new drill bits.
That's one tough coconut.
Okay. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad news.
The bad news is the coconut is trapped forever.
And the good news?
There is no good news.
Well, we have a nice sunset.
I'm so glad it's not off. You want some?
Yes.
I'm so romantic, people. I think this is going to be a good sunset. What do you reckon? Check out that. Alright, let's see if it's cooked. I've just got some, you know, the palm, you know, the coconut husks. I've got some of that in the bottom. That's all we use to smoke it. I just got to see if the thicker fillets are down below. I think they're cooked. Yep. Okay, we're good. Ready for a taste sensation where your mouth is on fire and there's a party on and everyone's invited?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Sweet potato with salty fish is excellent combination, people. Oh, I love the carcass.
Enjoy being late.
As our head's just out of the... Okay, we're going to have to do this to eat. Oh, but they can't see the... Can you toss it down? Can you... Or we're going to have to hold the camera up like this and go...
This is all good.
Yeah, the lights in this boat, because we had the lightning strike again, didn't hit the boat this time, and blew out all the lights on that side, so we don't have any lights. So I've got my... Well, I got a torch up there that's...
Well, we do have lights, just not on this side of the boat.
Yes, true, but it's too hard to eat on that side of the boat. But I've got a torch that I taped up with painter's tape on the ceiling, and that's what is providing power. So what do you reckon?
It's really good.
It is good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
People, see these dorsal fins? There's all of these bones that meet the bones that come out from the backbone. In there, that's all fatty and juicy, and it's the good fat. It's really, really good fat for you. I mean, we're adding butter to it, which is not the best.
I think we're on enough footage now, don't you?
No. Okay, done. Good night, bon appetit to you,